Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of CJ's Coins and Crafts. This is a recap of the next, it's actually 3 boxes put together. Now, the last 3 boxes that I went through were kind of okay. I got some out of them, but the biggest thing is not to give up, because you will have boxes that you go through of any coins that you get, whether it be pennies, nickels, dimes, quarters, half dollars, whatever it is, that will not be, will not have a good mix, or they will be all newer coins. You can get a box of all brand new coins, like I have in the past, but just stick with it, because you will, if you continue to go through boxes, you will find good coins. So I'm gonna go through. I'm gonna show you guys this. So these last 3 boxes right here. Box 1, as far as the older coins that I got. In the 1950s, I got a 53 Denver, 55 Denver, 57 Denver, and a 59 Denver. In the 40s, I got a 41 and a 44. The Canadians, I got a 1972, 1980, 2 1981s, a 1993, and a 1997. The last 2 boxes were also pretty good. The second box, in the 50s, I got a 1952S and a 1958 Denver. In the 40s, I got a 44, a 45, and a 45 Denver. In the 30s, this is actually the first 30 that I've had in about 4 boxes, I believe. But it's just one of those things that, in the very next box, my luck could change. But in this one, I got a 1939S. And then I only got 2 Canadians this time, 1980 and a 1983. Then the third box, the last one that I went through, I got a 1953. This is in the 50s. 1953, 1953 Denver, a 1957 Denver, and 2 1958 Denvers. One of the 2 58s is in pretty good condition, so I'm actually going to check it for any repunchment marks or anything that might make it more special. And then in 40s, I got a 1940, 1948, pretty rough condition, and then a 1949S. And the Canadians in the third box, I got a 1995, 1997, 1998, 2001, and 2005. So pretty good mix across these 3 boxes as far as some of the older coins. Like I said, I didn't get much of the in the 30s in the last 3 boxes or so, but like I said, it all just, it's just a mix, and just keep going, because about if you guys watched one of my previous videos, I think it's 1 or 2 videos back, I found a 1917 and then a 1913. Both of those, I had not pulled anything that old in several boxes previously, so it just is part of the mix. So some of the specific coins that I wanted to go over with you guys are the ones that I have written down here in front. I got this really nice 1963. This is a 1963 Denver. It's in pretty good condition. I would probably put it at possibly an MS60, AU58. Still a lot of color to it, a lot of shine. It definitely has some back marks. Those are little scratches in the fields that you'll have on circulated coins. But it's still, I like finding these coins. I like finding the 60s and the 70s that are what are called red, full red coins. They're almost like a bronze color, almost even a yellow color. I guess orange, but it's what they designate as red. So really neat coins. This 1973, this is a 1973S. This one also has a pretty heavy scratch on just underneath Trust in God We Trust. on the top there. It's got definitely some bag marks on the 73S, but again, it's still got a lot of shine to it. Just the bag marks kind of drag it down, but I still love finding these coins. They're really neat to find. So I will be putting together an album, the Lincoln Cent album of just some of these coins that I find that are in red. I have 3 special coins that I wanted to go over with you guys. And the first one is a 19s. Actually, I just now noticed that there are 2 that are both 1970 Denvers. So I'm actually going to do this because my camera will focus a little bit better. But if you guys look on the left side of the coin, right above the Y in Liberty, you will see bays, like on the Lincoln Memorial reverse. What this is that this is a remnant of a die clash that they've tried to polish out. So there is a bay right above the Y. You can see it right there. Right here. So I thought that was really interesting to find a die clash coin. I found a couple in the past. The heaviest one that I have is a 1984 that is a very, very strong clash. And then this is also a 1970 Denver. When I was getting ready for this video, I was playing around with my camera to see if I can get it to focus, and it seemed that it was going to focus better on white paper. So you guys can kind of see. Well, there you go. You guys can see that this is also reminiscent of a die clash. I haven't looked at any details on these 2 coins, but it's possible that it may actually be the same die clash. But you can see right up here the 3 bays right there, just east of Lincoln's mouth, the bays of the reverse. And then if you look on the other side, right over here, again the bay. There's 2 bays. There's one over Y and one over T. You can kind of see them right there. I don't know if you can see those guys right. There's 1. There's 2. So this is also remnants of a die clash. So those are 2 coins that I found that were really interesting. There is one that I found. I've never found one of these before. I know about these coins, but I have not seen them as far as in person. So I didn't notice it at first. I knew that I thought that it was going to be a die crack. But what this is, if you guys can see, that there's a line that goes across right here, across Lincoln's forehead, and all the way up until the R in trust. And what this looks like underneath a microscope, and I'll put a picture up here on the screen. And what this looks like is that this looks like the start of a lamination error. A lamination error is a defect in the blank, where basically a layer of the metal is or has started to come apart. So you would have there are some lamination errors that pieces have actually come off, and those are lamination peels or lamination errors. So what this looks like underneath the scope is a lamination, the start of a lamination error. So I thought this was really cool because I've read about and seen pictures about both small and large sized lamination errors, but I've never actually found one as far as in hand. So it's kind of cool to find one of these that fits that error type. Alright, that's the recap for these 3 boxes. Normally I do 1, but I just didn't really get enough to just do one box for a video. So I would like to thank you guys for taking the time to watch this video. Please like and subscribe. If you guys have comments, put them in the comment section below. Until then, I'll see you guys on the next box.